I was present at the great meeting at Waitangi. By the way, it was a great meeting. Believe it or not, there was 1,000 people on the lawn at Waitangi when the celebrated treaty was signed, and also a meeting which took place subsequently on the same subject at Hokianga. Notice he calls it a celebrated treaty. It wasn't one where everybody was upset and angry, but it was a celebrated treaty celebrated by everybody. There was a great deal of talk by the natives, principally on the subject of securing their proprietary right to the land and their personal liberty. Everything else were only too happy to yield to the Queen, as they said repeatedly, because they knew they could be saved from the rule of other nations by sitting under the shadow of the Queen of England. He goes on, in my hearing they frequently remarked, quote, let us be one people. We had the gospel from England, let us have the law from England. My impression at the time was that the natives, that's Maori, perfectly understood that by signing the treaty they became British subjects, and though I lived among them for more than 15 years after the event and often conversed with them on the subject, noticed often, not just once in a blue moon, I never saw the slightest reason to change my opinion. The natives were at the time in fear of the French, and justly thought they had done a pretty good stroke of business when they placed the British lion between themselves and the French eagle. And there's the reference.